Hey guys, me and Dave. I thought I would do a video tonight. Um, uh, it is 1:20. Well, today Biden got sworn in. I was watching that on TV. So it's 1:20, 2021, Wednesday. So I just thought I'd do a little video. I had to go see the heart doctor yesterday. I've noticed things have been kind of quiet in my program as far as the gang stalkers go. Like I say, last week I had to run over to Wisconsin and got chewing tobacco, and then I came back, went to the gas station to get some soda, and I didn't see any gang stalkers out. Yesterday I went to the heart doctor, and usually they have perps in the waiting room, quite a few of them. I didn't see any. There was no perps. There was one guy that was questionable, probably in his 50s, but other than that, I didn't see anybody. Oh, they did. Well, okay, they did. They did have some eye candy there. Older lady, not older, a couple years older than I am, probably, maybe 50. Good looking, beautiful woman, wearing tight yoga pants, and they always wear these boots that go almost up to the knee. They look like horse riding boots or something. I guess that's in style or something. But she was wearing tight yoga pants. Nice figure and everything. Eye candy to grab my attention. I didn't really fall for it. I seen her at first because they called me back and they wanted to weigh me, and then all of a sudden this lady pops out in the hallway, and she was probably a couple years older than I am, and beautiful lady, tight, wearing tight clothing, so you could almost see everything, to grab my attention. I seen her for a couple seconds, and that was pretty much it. I didn't pay any attention to her. She was walking down the hall and she walked by me and stuff, and I didn't even look at her, So they did have some eye candy out there yesterday. So they did have a perp out there. But usually when I go to the doctor or something, when I go to the psychiatrist every 6 months, they would have they'd have so many perps in the waiting room. The waiting room would be full, and they'd almost all be perps there. They'd have women dressing skimpy. They would have guys sitting there, doing the gang stalker cough like crazy, and people validating the technology and all this stuff. But they didn't have that this time when I went to the doctor. Well, some of it's because of the pandemic. They had, they had the seats where in the waiting room. They had seats that were, 6 feet apart and stuff. So, things were kind of different there. But they didn't have any perps. They just had that one lady there, to grab my attention, to get reactions on me, Hey Max. That's kind of what happened yesterday. I had a good visit. They took me off one of the heart medications. They took me off of it because I told her, I said I didn't see the heart doctor. I seen the nurse practitioner, and I told her, I said I take a bath and I get out of the bathtub and I get dressed and I'm winded. I'm winded. I'm breathing heavy and all this stuff, but I can hop on a bicycle and I can ride 5 miles, and I'll be fine. I'll be a little bit tired, or have to take stop for a few minutes and take a break, but I'm not like winded. I'm not like breathing super heavy and all this stuff. When I go for a bike ride. So I was telling her about that, and so she took me off one of the heart medications. I forgot what it's called, but she took me off that to see how that would work, see if I get better. But You know, so I have to go. I go back every year. You know, once a year, I have checkup and stuff. Now they want to do blood work, so in a couple months I have to make an appointment to do blood work, check my cholesterol and stuff like that, and stuff. But I think everything's in check. You know, I'm pretty healthy. So moving on to today. All right, so I got about 6 hours of sleep last night, but I've been getting tortured since 6 in the morning. They've been torturing me. I'm just waiting to see if somebody comes down. Alright, I think I'm safe. So I've been getting tortured since 6 in the morning. They're hitting my tooth, making it very sensitive, which it should not be sensitive because I have a dead tooth that actually has a crack in it. And I need to get it fixed, but with the pandemic and everything, nobody's going to the dentist, you know? So, but he was going to fix that for me. But it's a dead tooth, so it shouldn't feel sensitive, and it's sensitive, you know? I had a root canal done in that tooth, and it's dead. All the nerves and stuff were taken out. You know, how are they making it? I don't know if they're hitting the gum underneath it or what, but they're making it sensitive. And they've been doing that for about 15 hours. You know, it's still sensitive right now. And then they were doing microwaves to the head a little bit ago. I had my EMF hat on. I just switched it now. So I'm getting hit in the head, and they're hitting me in the tooth. And it's a dead tooth, but they're making it sensitive. I mean, I could barely bite down on it. But if I drink cold water, or hot or cold, it doesn't hurt. So it's them doing it, you know, doing it with the weapons. So they've been doing that all day, you know. So these torture happy freaks are at it again. I kind of had yesterday off. I mean, I was still getting hit light attacks yesterday. I marked it down on my calendar, but I just did a little X. And then today, since 6 o'clock in the morning, hit my tooth, hit me with microwaves to the head, you know, all day today. And I spent a lot of time in bed. They're making me so tired. It's them making me so tired, you know, because I should feel a little refreshed after 6 hours of sleep, even if I wake up at 6 in the morning, you know, and I laid in bed until 8, you know, or 7:30, you know, so I should feel a little refreshed, you know, like I got, feel refreshed, like I got some sleep, you know, actual rest, you know. So they're making me real tired, you know, where I don't have any ambition, you know. So I spent a lot of time in bed, you know, trying to get to sleep. They wouldn't let me get to sleep, you know, and stuff. So they've been doing that all day today, you know. So it hasn't been a very good day. They're like I say, these guys get more and more abusive as the time goes on. I used to get hit every other week. Now I'm getting hit every week. They used to give me 5 days off. Now they give me 1 day off, maybe, kind of. You know, they're still hitting me on that 1 day, but light attacks. So, you know, I'll get 1 day off, and I'll get hit for 5 or 6 days in a row. You know, so they used to give me a week off. They used to hit me every other week. You know. And then they act like they want to send you to the hospital every week, you know, every day. So, you know, this, you know, I don't know what's going on. You know, like I said before, they cut the money. They really did cut the money off to my program 5 years ago. And I had like a year and a half off almost. You know, still getting it, but I had anywhere from 3 to 5 months off where they weren't hitting me at all, and then the year after that, they slowly started to hit me, you know, here and there, you know, maybe once a month or something, once every couple months. It wasn't anything big, and then so I've been getting hit now for about 3.5 years, pretty hardcore, you know, and gave me a heart attack and all that stuff 3 years ago. I had the heart attack. You know, it was 3 years in November, and so they get more and more abusive as the time goes on. They get so much, you know, way more abusive, and it's almost like they can't control themselves. You know, I talk back to these guys, and I tell them, I said, I tell them, I said, this guy's ready to go postal on someone because he cannot control himself. It's almost like the guy can't stop, you know, torturing you. You know, he just has to torture you and torture you and torture you. You know, the guy can't stop. He's out of control. You know, he's addicted to this. He's obsessed with torture. You know, innocent guy, you know, torturing me in my bed all day long. You know, I mean, I did get up a few times. You know, I tried taking little naps. You know, I got up and I went with my relative to go for a ride. You know, to look at a house and stuff. You know, she wants to buy a house. She wants to move in the country. You know, and she wants to get out of this neighborhood. You know, and you know, she you know, and I might go with her if she got a place with a little bit of land. You know, I mean, you know, I don't know if it'll ever happen, but you know, she's like, if I bought a house with land, you could build a little house in the woods, you know, or whatever, you know. And I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with that, you know. I'd like to get out of here too, you know, or get out of this neighborhood too, and be in the country, you know. So that's a plan, but you know, it's not really reality, you know. But so we went for a little ride today, just for about a half hour, 45 minutes, and hey guys, and you know, so I got out a little bit today, but you know, I don't know, these guys just hate you. You know, I had my EMF hat on when I went out. I thought, I'm gonna wear that when I go out because they're kind of hitting me off and on, you know, and hitting my tooth, you know. But this tooth is dead. I should have no feeling, no pain, no feeling in it, and they're making it sensitive. I don't know how they're doing that. If they're doing it through the gum, or what. But they took the nerves out. I had a root canal done, and they you know, hit me, making it sore. So anyway, dogs are going kind of crazy here, but I'm gonna cut this off, you guys. That's kind of what's going on with me. I wish I could hear what you guys are going through. You know, I'll leave the comments open. Tell me what you guys are going through. I want to hear your story too. You know, are you guys going through torture? Are you getting hit in different ways? Let me know how you guys are doing too. I want to know how you guys are doing out there. You know, it's not just I feel like I'm talking about myself all the time, but I want to hear about you guys too. You know, are you being hit? Are you being tortured? Are you being burned? You know, what are they doing to you guys? You know, let me know. I'll leave the comments open. Let me know how you guys are doing. You know, I want to hear about that. You know, because I care about you guys. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off, and you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.